Hello! Welcome! Welcome to the Monday stream! What did I meant to say? I don't know! My brain is not here, oh my god. But hello! I'm just gonna chill a little bit and I don't know, I guess try to wrap up the month or something. But hello, how are you all doing? I hope you're having a good day. And I hope you're not freezing to death, because oh my god, it's so freaking cold today. At least over here. I woke up, I had to do something early in the morning, so I got up, I did what I had to do, and I didn't dress up immediately. I figured, you know what, I can just do it in my pajamas. And then I'll do what I need, and then I just get dressed later. But oh my god, it was so cold that I quickly scrambled to do what I had to do, and then I just had to wrap myself up in bed again because I was so cold. It was so weird. I usually can. Okay, that would be a lie. I was about to say I usually can stand cold pretty well, but that's not true. I actually get cold very easily. And also, if my hands get cold, it's like, I don't know why, but my hands are always cold. And it sucks so badly, because I cannot do anything if that happens. But yeah, I was so cold today. I figured, oh, I'm just gonna clean up today, I guess, because I kinda just want to change into like some thicker covers and such. So I woke up, realized how cold it is, and I'm like, oh no, I really have to do it quickly, because otherwise I'll have to go to bed in this cold ass freaking bed, and it just sucks. Welcome, Rasmus! But yeah, I cleaned up and I was like, okay, I think, cleaning up is usually pretty active, I'd say. So usually you guess you would like warm up while cleaning up, right? But that didn't really help me much. I was cold for maybe 10 minutes. Warm for maybe 10 minutes, and then I was cold again. Hello, Captain, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. So yeah, today is just the theme of the day is cold, and that's all I had to say. I actually made myself a tea for the stream. Usually I would just hear like water, maybe a second glass of Pepsi or something. But today is the tea day, so I'll try to maybe warm up with this. Hello, Danny! How are you doing? So yeah. What do you guys think about fall? Tomorrow is already October, it's really hard to believe. Okay, sorry, something is distracting me. Okay, so tomorrow is already October, and I cannot believe it. This month has been so short, at least it felt so short. And to think that I thought I'm going to get so much done, and then I only got like half of it. I don't even know what to say. Like, the days are so short. But from the more interesting news, next Monday is my second anniversary. It's so difficult to imagine that it's been 2 years already. And today I actually had like a big monologue with myself while I was cleaning up. I kind of sometimes, cleaning is really boring usually. So I try to, do something about it and busy my mind with something while I try and clean. And sometimes it's music, sometimes, you know, I'll just like listen to something a while I get done with the Jesus Christ. When I get the while I get the dust off things, just my brain. But today I kind of like it didn't really work, so I was just thinking about things, and I realized that, oh my god, why do I stream? Like, why do I do this? Why do any of us do it? You know, and I was just thinking, like, it's like surprisingly streaming is one of the only things that really keep just doing despite everything, because this is silly. Like, I love art. I've been an artist my whole life, but with art I've never been able to do it reliably. I always get distracted by one thing on another, and I will just stop for like a week or two, and then I'll come back to it, and I'll stop again for an indefinite amount of time. But with streaming, I somehow manage to be here every week. Sometimes it's just one day a week, but it still is one time a week, like every week, and I'm just surprised because I don't know, like it's different, like to have something stable in your life. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's just kind of surprising. But yes, I was saying, I was just wondering why I'm doing any of this, and I started because I was pretty lonely, and I was just frustrated with life. I didn't know what the heck I'm doing. And, you know, I figured, you know what, I like playing games, and sometimes funny things happen. So I'm gonna stream and see how it goes. And it's been going pretty well. And I think I'm going to continue with the thought next week, because that will probably be a better day to discuss these kind of things, because right now my brain is still like kind of cloudy, and I'm still like not sure what I'm thinking about any of this. I mean, I kind of do. It's not like I'm just being confused about everything, but it's definitely a new thought. I didn't really consider it for a long time. Like, I sometimes would just mention why I stream and all, but I never really thought that it changed over time. But it did. But yeah, if you want to know more, you'll have to wait till next Monday, because these things, they're still cooking. But in the meantime, it's the new week, and I was actually wondering whether or not I should stream on today or tomorrow, because I wasn't sure. Seems like I was confused, but I figured, you know what? I want to play a game today. I've been so cold and tired. I just want to chill a little bit, and then tomorrow I can get to work. But yes, it's been cold and I hate it so much. What else? I guess tomorrow is the official first day of Halloween. Oh my god. Halloween is so beloved by so many people, it's crazy. I don't know why, honestly. Like, why do we like Halloween? You ever thought about that? Am I just trying to get too deep into things? I'm not sure, but yes, everything. I was born shortly before Halloween, so to me it was always kind of a special occasion. A lot of the time my birthday would be Halloween themed, and sometimes I would even have a party right on Halloween itself, because of course every kid wants to have a Halloween party, and if you don't have to organize yourself, but it's someone's birthday and they can do all the work, then sure, you just come, right? So yeah, a couple of times my birthday was just on Halloween and you would walk around and ask for candy and stuff. Sometimes we would get money instead because it, like, you know, a couple of years ago Halloween wasn't really a big thing in Poland. So, what do you mean, whoa? I'm usually around that time. Hello, Proton. How are you doing? But yeah, I remember one time during Halloween when I was walking around with my friends, we like knocked on some lady's door, and she was upset. She was like, okay, right, I should probably also mention that it's a bit easier now, but people are still very much Catholic in Poland. So if you mention Halloween around any of these ultra religious people, they would get pretty much upset. We don't do Halloween. Yeah, like we don't really do Halloween either, but kind of became like, I don't know, marketing and all. It's doing its thing. So sometimes you'll see kids walking around and asking for candy, and well, I was doing this. As I said, we knocked on some lady's door, and she was really not having it. And she kind of, I don't know what she said. I don't remember any of it. I think she told us that we are like the devil itself, and and told us to get out. And my friend, one of my friends, really was not happy with that, and they just like put a bunch of freaking flour on her doormat for some reason. It was really funny, but you know, when it happened, but now I'm thinking like, oh my god, this is so silly. Just why flour of all things? We have a holiday in February, we trick or treat, no tricks. Oh. What kind of holiday is that? I never heard of it. But yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, for me, Halloween is you know, kind of special because it's next to my birthday, and it always was kind of. How do I say this? Well, it was celebrated at the same time, let's say, you know. It was always special. I was always like, oh, it's getting spooky, it will be my birthday and stuff, and always kids would be excited too. But other than that, I'm not really sure. What, I guess, like, if I was in America, I'd probably be like, yeah, of course you like Halloween because it's candy time, but over here we did not really have that for a long time. And it's still not very widely celebrated either. Something to do with repelling winter? Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Isn't Blugden have joy or candy? No. No joy and no candy. Just pain and suffering and cold. Hello, Otherthink. How are you doing? You having a good day? Yeah, but when I think about what kind of things my parents had to deal with, it's like, oh my god, we have it so much better. Because they didn't have, like, of course they didn't know what Halloween was, but they didn't, I mean, they didn't have Halloween, they probably didn't even know what it was, but at the same time, it's not like they even had most of the things we have right now. Like, they barely had any candy even for, like, Christmas, so cookie things. You have to hear this. I spotted the first Christmas decorations in a store today. Oh my god, what? Already? I'm well enough. No storm tonight. Good, I'm happy. Glad to hear that. What kind of... But like, are they already decorating for Christmas? Are you... Do you like Christmas? Let's... Gonna go nuts before November. October time to make the holy money. But yeah, October... as I said, it was special for me because it's my birthday month and Halloween and all. But I kind of managed to make it even more busy for myself because next Monday, on the 7th, is my 2nd anniversary. So not only do I celebrate my birthday this month, but I also have to celebrate my anniversary now. I guess I figured I'm gonna do everything at the same time. Christmas decorations are unacceptable after December starts. I mean, not even in November? Oh god. No decorations, no Christmas. No, okay, I mean, fair enough. For me, Christmas is like a wild thing because I usually get Christmas songs stuck in my head in freaking September, and then when Christmas actually comes around, I don't really care about it anymore. I don't know. Do you also have? Does any of you also get that, or is it just me? I don't care about decorations. I like cinnamon cookies and baked goods and candles. Oh, I like cinnamon cookies. But I agree with you, baked goods, candles, that all sounds so good. It's the mood. I don't want to hear no Christmas music until the 20th. And I want to curse that shitty polenta on Christmas, ew, that no one wants, but it's tradition. I don't even know what that is. Like, I mean, what is it about this? Why? I mean, one of the more cursed Christmas foods over here, I guess it would be the fruitcake. But like my family, they never made it. So I never had to worry about such thing. But I remember people always mentioning, "Oh my god, I hate the fruitcake." Your family loved you. But like my mom's parents, my father's parents, my uncle's family, I don't remember any of them ever making that. I just don't know. Why is it not a tradition over here? But you know, part of me is like, I want to know what I missed out on, but at the same time, I know that people don't like it for a reason. But yeah, fruitcake can be good. It really depends on this. Oh, see, I don't think I've even ever had fruitcake, to be honest. No, that sounds silly, but yeah, I don't remember ever having it. I always just see it in media and people like, oh my god, it sucks so bad. I'm like, haha, it's the funny cake. It's a funny cake. I don't know anything about a cake. But if you don't have the, you know, the dried fruits in the fruitcake, what else? How else do you make it a fruitcake? What else do you just like add pieces of actual fruit? How does it work? How do you even pronounce that word? That word. Sake. In Israel, so like cherries, plums, and such. Oh, I guess plums would be really nice. I actually had like a pie with plums last week. It was pretty good, except my family didn't really want to eat it, so I had to eat most of it, and I was like, oh my god, please, if you made it, at least please eat some of it. Why do you just leave it for me? And they're like, oh, if you don't eat it, it's gonna go bad. Well, why do I have to do everything? Why do I have to eat all of it? Pineapple and cinnamon? I love cinnamon so much. I don't know why, but good. Like tea is getting like lukewarm already. I didn't drink it in time, but thankfully I'm not freezing anymore. But yes, Jesus. It's insane to think that I think last week it was still pretty warm. I think my mom was outside reading, and today I think she said it was like 3 degrees Celsius in the morning, and I'm just like, what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean 3? What kind of tea do you have? I think it's oh god, I don't know how to pronounce the word. Pomegranate? I'm not sure. I think you know what fruit I have in mind. I just never considered how it's pronounced. Last week I sat here in a shirt and yeah, it was really cold. Really warm, I mean. Not really cold, Jesus. I don't know. 1 week has passed and suddenly the weather, the freaking 90 degrees. 90 degrees? 180 degrees, I guess. 90 degrees just went left and never came back. What was I thinking about? Oh, I also wanted to. I just randomly remembered that, but I had a dream today that I was a zombie. And I was being chased by some kind of teacher, apparently. Like, I was in a building that was... It was supposed to be a school, but it was at the same time like a company building. And yeah, I was hiding because that teacher slash professor was following me, and I don't know why. You know, like get in a freaking elevator, try and evade him, but he like would get in and I would have to sneak out really fast. But then he noticed I sneaked out, and so he would leave as well. And I don't even know what the heck any of that was about, but in the end, I guess my brain forgot why it even created such a scenario, and I figured, oh, you know what, fuck all of this. I'm gonna go to the zombie school, to that class, and I'm just gonna sit there and wait for them to end. And the dream ended with the professor being like let go. Like he lost his job for some reason. I don't even know. Brain, what are you doing? Did you eat someone? I hope not. Zombie model when. Maybe I'll have a zombie model eventually. Maybe we can make a zombie model for next year. I think it'll be fun. But what the heck even was that dream? I've never had a dream about being a zombie, so that was pretty funny. So, I kind of... Quite a lot have dreams when I'm just being followed and it kind of sucks ass. But it's not like as scary, it's just mostly annoying. Because, you know, you're just trying to do your thing and suddenly the dream is like, oops! Now you have to hide because you're being followed, haha. I'm like, oh my god, again? Why? Why do I have to play hide and seek in my own dreams? How old are we, brain? Yes! In my dreams, I either watching things or I am active. I never get hunted. The thought is scary. I hunt. Wow, you are the hunter in your own dreams. I want to be the hunter too. How do I do that? How do I become the hunter? I usually get dreams that either doing something incredibly pointless or I am inside a video game for some reason. And sometimes it's an actual game that exists that my brain just decided to copy for some reason, but it doesn't even follow the rules of the game. Or sometimes it's something it makes up, and then it's even worse because it doesn't even feel like it doesn't even make sense as a game, but it feels like a game because I'm kind of like controlling things. One of the things that happens a lot is that my brain likes to pretend that I have save points in my dreams. It's like, oh, you just did a quick save? I'm like, okay. And then I go somewhere and something shitty happens and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna load the quick save. And then my brain is saying like, oh, remember, quick saves don't work in real life, haha. And I'm like, oh fuck, what do you mean? What do you mean? You told me I can save but I can't load? What the fuck is this? So yeah, this happens a lot and kinda I think it's because I'm a bit of a perfectionist in games and I tend to you know, use a quick save system a lot, but why is my brain even doing that? Why is it playing with me like that? Remember as a child when I laid Maniac Mansion? I dreamed Dr. Ed hunts me with a chainsaw and murders me? Oh no! So I got hunted once? It was one time and you decided it's enough. No more. Good adventure. I need to get to know that game. I know it exists. That's it, but that's it. I don't know anything about it. I've never seen it. But it was mentioned in one of the books I've read about video game history. Yeah, I know. I don't know why I read books about things instead of doing things, but that just happens. It's one of the first LucasArts adventures. Yeah, I've heard it's pretty legendary. It's just, yes, I never really played any of the LucasArts games for some reason. I don't know why. I think maybe I've played something, but I just don't remember. Not even Monkey Island? Not even Monkey Island. I'm gonna play Monkey Island on stream, but I just don't know when. Because I think I have like all of the like 3 parts, but not sure if that's all. Something was released later. I don't fucking remember. I know Monkey Island is just the game, but yeah, I've never played it. From like the click and point adventure games, my I've only played silly stuff when I was a kid, which was like freaking Pink Panther games. I don't even know if any of you freaking played any of these games. They were so silly. The new version has a neat gimmick. You can switch graphics from new to old and back to the... Oh! So kind of like, I mean, I think the Tomb Raider remaster also has this kind of option that you can use the old graphics. Like, I think that's a great idea, honestly. Because sometimes you can play old games, but sometimes the old games will not run very well on the current hardware because, you know, things have been built for something different. So it's great that you can at least experience things that way, even if you know, are fond of the old graphics and such. I don't know, this is kind of a weird issue with me because, you know, on one hand, I know that if I want to play these old games that I can play these new versions and, you know, have the old graphics. But then at the same time, I'm like, but why not play the original anyway? And I don't know, I think it's because my brain feels like that because I am not familiar with these games, that maybe there are changes that I wouldn't know are there, and then I would falsely think that this was like that for, you know, since the beginning. It's not like it matters, honestly. I don't think it matters, and yet my head is like, I need to experience it the way it was from the very beginning, so that I know what was changed later. I don't know, doesn't even make any sense. Some games get slaughtered and really treated bad when they get redone. Yes. Not often, most are more or less okay. Yeah, so... And you know, and that's the thing. Often, if you've never played a game before, and you know, you have the option of playing the old version or the new version, oftentimes you cannot really get to know what has changed without spoiling yourself. Because sometimes it's like, oh, you know, we've changed this and that, but you have to Google, for example, the differences, and people usually don't really hold the spoilers, you know, behind. Like, I remember Googling, when I was playing Phantasmagoria 2, I had some, like, issues with the graphics a little bit in the beginning, and I think I Googled, the difference between the DOS version and the CD version of the game. You know, keep in mind that this is still, like, you know, very old shit. But, even then, I was, you know, clearly I was looking for a difference between games because I was curious which version I should start playing to get the better experience. And in the thread that someone asked this question, the first answer was like the biggest spoiler in the game, and now I look at it and I was like, seriously, what makes you think that you can just do it? Like, why would you do that? Why would I ask? Like, nobody asked for a spoiler. I am just asking about video quality. What? It just... Why did no one just freaking delete that message or something so other people don't get spoiled? I don't understand. But yeah, you know, sometimes you just gotta Google for things, and Google always likes to, you know, to ply you with maybe not the most helpful of answers. Hello. Hello, issue players. How are you doing? Sometimes making the music a bit different can change the immersion completely. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, yes. When I was playing Final Fantasy, the first one last year, so the pixel remasters that they have on Steam right now, they have actually updated them, like, by the end of the year, I think. And they have included the original music. And I think that's pretty awesome, but when I played it in October, it didn't have that yet. You know, it only had the freaking remastered music, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I know this music is pretty rad, but I never played the original, I never experienced it. I kind of want to see what it's like. So I had to find a mod to get it in. And later I had a little bit of a break in the game. And when I came back to it, I realized my mod isn't working. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And the music was put in the game. And I don't know why they did that, because this was only true with the Steam version. The Nintendo Switch version had both soundtracks in it already from the very beginning. I don't know why they did that, but you know, doesn't matter anymore. Still, I would really appreciate if, you know, remakes could include original music and remastered music at the same time, and not just something. So at least you can see what something sounded like all these years ago when the game originally released. Because, yeah, I just, you know, it's not. So I think my issue with the remastered music is that it's not that it's bad, but you usually will be able to not experience it, but what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you will appreciate it more if you know what the original was like, because you know what made the original so special, and you know, oh yeah, I literally like this track, so I wonder how they will improve upon it, you know, in the remaster, and you're like, oh yeah, they like definitely improved these maybe instruments, maybe they have put some emphasis on some parts that are, you know, like the most grandeur about some parts of the song, and I don't know, it's just fun. Especially as chiptunes can be really charming. Yeah, it is like pixel art, definitely. I really like chiptunes. I like pixel art as well. But yeah, like sometimes not every game needs a remaster or really remake, I think. I mean, it is, I guess it's quite obvious that a lot of the time companies do these things because, no, it's easy money. They know that a series is popular. So if you remake a game that's beloved by a lot of people, then they will probably buy it again. Because, you know, they're like, oh, you know, nostalgia and all of that. But I don't know, I just feel like we don't have to do this. We can just enjoy what we have, because a lot of these things are still good. Like, if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. I don't know. At least that, you know, that's my opinion. But I think, you know what? I was just having a thought. Aren't like Same's games, all of the series aren't like the remake of the previous one? Like that was Sims 1, then Sims 2 is like a remake of Sims 1. Sims 3 is kind of also a remake. I mean, I guess it's kind of obvious. It's just like I'm just having a dumb thought. Look at chess, horrible game, no support, no customer service, no update in centuries, only 2-player. But look! Oh, whoops. Look how smart it was! It was 2-player from the very beginning. Oh god, excuse me. A random hiccup. Never got a single DLC. The DLC, you don't have DLC, you can only get cosmetics. You can buy new chess pieces for your own game. They had the cosmetics from the very beginning. Very innovative. I don't think that's good though. Hello Decibels! How are you doing? God damn. How did this conversation go from I had a dream I was a zombie to chess has cosmetics? The things the brain does. You know, I never learned how to play chess. I kinda would want to, but I also have pretty bad memory. So I know that even if I learned how to play chess, and then I didn't play it for like a month, I would just immediately forget how to play it anyway. And then I would have to be rethought how to play it again, and that would just be, you know, it would be just a big time waste. There are a lot of variants actually. Ooh. Those are all fan-made mods though. But D&D has DLC, I guess. Can play battle chess. See, I never played chess because I never had anyone to play with. I know my grandfather knew how to play chess, but somehow he never taught me. Also, what was that other game that's, you know, that also uses like a checkered board, but it's very simple. I need to check real quick what the name of it is, because I only know one, and it's definitely not the English version. Checkers, yes, checkers, thank you. I'm glad all of you answered at the same time, and yet I was like, oh, I'm gonna Google it right now. But thank you, yes. I've played checkers quite a lot, because, you know, that was the easy one, and every kid knew how to play checkers. And if I was visiting a cousin or something and we didn't know what the heck to do because they didn't want to play games, they were like, let's play checkers, I guess. I learned much later in life that in checkers, if you can't take a piece, you have to. It's apparently part of the strategy too. Oh, yeah, I guess so. And no, I think checkers is also one of those games that every person has its own rules. Like, you know, everyone who plays the game, they probably just make up some shit one way or another. Sacrificing to force a move and such. Just like Uno, yeah, exactly. I was thinking about that as well. We just make our own rules. We don't care about the main rules because no one knows how the hell this game is supposed to be played like. I guess it's what else has this? I guess Monopoly to some extent, because people will usually, I don't know, like one of the things we did, I remember being like, sometimes we would be borrowing cash to like another player if they asked to, for no reason, or like we would exchange money because otherwise we were not able to pay fully because we would only have like big bills. So you're just like, oh, can you exchange the bank? Can you exchange the money for me? And they're like, okay, sure. And I don't think you're supposed to do that, but yet, you know, who really cares? So one thing that, you know, tabletop games have above video games is that you can pretty much make up your own rules if you want to. But this is like both an advantage and a disadvantage, because yes, because you can make up your own rules, and usually kids be like, I don't care, this is different, I play different with other kids, and like, oh my god, please, for the love of God, just read the freaking manual or something, I don't know. So with video games it's easy because the computer knows it has its rules. You cannot just force things to be some way if you don't want, you know, even if you want to. God. What else? You know, I was one of the other tabletop games that I think like Monopoly and what's it called? The word game that I freaking forgot the name of. Scribble. Scribble? Scrabble? Scrabble wasn't the Scrabble? Just my brain is melting, I swear to God. Not Scribble. Either way, these two were the most like popular games when I was a small kid, and I never played Scrabble a lot because I like even now I kind of suck at just making words up. If you give me letters and be like, "Can you make up a word for me?" and for me, I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like usually, I can like, if there's like one option. You know, for example, if it's like a test or something and you need to read, then maybe I will succeed. But if you give me random letters and you tell me to make a long word from it, I won't be able to. Like my brain, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't know. Like I'm not good with letters. For a while I played Magic the Gathering on a free program that didn't enforce rules. Just let you manipulate cards. That was also a wild west of understanding the rules. Oh no! That sounds so confusing! Oh my god. You know, I actually... This is only somewhat related, but when I was a kid, I never played any card games. You know, I mean, I played it, you know, traditional card games sometimes with like my grandma or someone, or like some kids if we're really bored, like uncles and such. But when it came to trading card games, such as Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, well, I never played Pokemon. I knew that some kids around me had it, but like I never had any cards myself. So I never really got to play it. With Yu-Gi-Oh, I kind of didn't even... I don't think there were any kids around me who played these because they, you know, they never got released in Polish. So obviously kids didn't know English back then. And was the... Oh, and I never really, you know, I was like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's, you know, it's the anime, but I never realized that this was an actual real card game. And so when I actually wanted to learn, I was really thankful that stuff like freaking Duel Links exists. But the first time I actually played Yu-Gi-Oh! Was in the board game sim. Freaking on Steam, there's this freaking board game simulator that you can just pretty much play anything you want to, and yeah, that one is kind of like, you know, a free manipulation game. You can just do whatever you want. You can just freaking make a puzzle if you want to, like anything. So it was difficult because I didn't know how the game works. And then I was like, oh my god, thank god for Duel Links, because this game at least freaking shows you what the rules are and how to play. Hello, Quarry! Is you just streaming on Twitch and YouTube? Yes, I am! Oh, I just realized something. I was supposed to start my freaking vertical stream. I completely forgot. Oopsie. Why is this going to? Oh well, I guess it'll work. Hello. What was I was thinking about something and it just escaped my thoughts. I don't know. Card games, video games, Monopoly. I never finished a game of Monopoly. Have any of you ever finished a game of Monopoly? Like, I'm asking you a real question. Because whenever I played it with anyone, kids would always be like, oh, you know, I lost, I don't want to play anymore. Or something like that. Or I'll be playing with, like, a cousin and then my sibling, and my sibling will be like, oh, I don't have any money anymore. You don't want to... You have to reset the game. And they're like, oh my god, what do you mean? We're still playing? The chats were delayed. Oh no. Sorry about that. Family had every Friday board game with family back then, so sometimes we finished. It takes ages. Wow. My family was never about board games. Like it was always only kids. So I never really got to play many board games. You have never? I'm shaking my hand with you. Yes, I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, I kind of just, it's kind of sad because board games are really fun. And like when you only have one sibling, then sometimes it's difficult to play games because a lot of the games really kind of like it's only really fun if you have more players. And I mean, at the same, technically it's maybe it has an advantage because you don't have to wait so long for your turn, but still, like the more people, the more the merrier. So, I just don't have that much experience with board games, I suppose. Yeah. Also, have you guys ever played board game simulator? And if yes, then what did you do over there? I think the most I've used that game program was for Uno. And also, yeah, I've played, as I mentioned, I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! I did like puzzles and such. I think the very beginning we were like, me and my friends were just spawning shit. Yes, of course you do when you don't know what the heck is going on. It's just, free sandbox. I lost in a chess tournament? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I never played I don't even know how to play chess, so that's just like and listen, at least you know how to play. And no, I'm not really making this any better, I'm sorry. I hope you have more success next time. But did you like get far in the tournament? Even trying it once and just exploring a bunch of games that I never heard of nor remember the name. Yeah, I played a card game with a friend in like on the New Year's Eve one time. We were like, oh, I'm bored, do you want to play a card game with me? And they're like, okay. And I don't even remember what the name of the game is, I always forget. But it's something that you're supposed to like... You're supposed to hit each other with cards, but we couldn't because we were playing, freaking on the computers. It's very complicated and hard. I won 5 and lost 2. Damn. Hey, that's still a pretty good score, I'd say. You should be proud of yourself. What else? Oh, I think one time I've played Snake Oil on board games. That was pretty funny. I actually kind of would want to play that on stream eventually because it's so silly. You can make up so much shit. And it was the time when I realized that, oh my god, this is pretty cool. Just making stuff up. I think that's it. I remember like we were spawning freaking Pokemon figures one time. Oh, I know what else we did a lot in freaking board game sim. You can actually like take like a pen and draw. on the table, or even I think in the air as well. In the air, not in the... I don't know what I said. But yeah, you can just draw around, and I think we'll be like trying to cover our names and just call each other names and just do little weird stuff around. I don't know. Sometimes even you can even have fun with just like a pen in a game. Am I cheating my ass? I don't know. Oh no! What? What would you do? How do you cheat in Uno? Best one, tic-tac-toe? Oh, definitely yes. Have you ever played like an advanced tic-tac-toe? I don't even know what the name, if it's called that way, but it's something that friend has shown me in like high school. That you kind of have to draw like on a grid, but it's not, you know, 3 by 3. It's actually unlimited, so it's better to just have, you know, a paper that's attached. So, and you kind of have to make 5 symbols in a row, so it's difficult because you kind of, you know, get each other. And sometimes like a whole page on just X's and O's and like all over the place. Sometimes the most fun part is just messing around with friends. Definitely, yeah. And just being like, no, you fool, and you know, doodle something next to their name, like, no, you, and just call each other something or draw something next to your name, and you're like, no, I'm not this cursed kitty, I'm something else, and just, I don't know. The dumbest things. It never makes sense out of context, also. It's my crush, and it was very advanced. They didn't go for a long time. It was fun to play it on, like, in class. But I think everything is fun to do in class. Except listening to what is happening. Or, you know, engaging with what is going on. I want to... Maybe I should go back to the freaking board game sim one day. Maybe I'll do something with the Discord. We can play something silly. Also, there's this weird online board game, and I don't remember what the name is, but I remember playing that for a couple of years in a row. Every time around Christmas with friends, it was also pretty crazy. Hello. Hello, Aura. Doing. I'm also thinking, what? This is all about my life. You guys have never played Ouija board? Ever, not never. I'm not sure. What's this? I am just talking about video games and board games. Hello. I've never played with a Ouija board, but one time on my birthday, we I think my friends wanted to really have, like, try to talk to ghosts, and they would light up some candles and make a circle on the floor, and I would sit next to it and just chant shit, but I don't know, I guess I don't remember what happened. I think we got, like, interrupted by, like, my parent returning or something. Hello, Ikaro. Hello, Not Red Ninja. Yeah, but not Ouija board, no. We would try to scare each other though. I just realized I probably should start up the game because it's going to load a little bit. No, not this. I did this wrong. I did it wrong. I was the one moving the dial. Is there something you would usually try to say? Or it depended on the time? Have people realized it was you? Or were they usually just scared because something was happening? Because yeah, I never had. I don't want an update. What? Doo-doo-doo. But yeah, the Halloween is incoming, so I guess a lot of people will try to play around with the Ouija boards and such. It happened. Something crashed. Yeah, my friend always asked for out of context question. At your sister's 80th birthday? Oh. God. You know, do you guys like horror movies? Because, for a long time I was not a fan of those. Hello, AJ! Because I'm pretty much a scaredy cat. And I get scared of everything. But I kind of recently realized that things are not as scary as they used to be. Which is nice because I can at least enjoy the freaking movies now. But for a long time, that would terrify me, and I would avoid watching any horror. Kinda, yeah. Okay, I guess I'm turning on the game. I'm gonna be silly. But this freaking ugly ass creeper from the movie is looking at me in the menu. Can we get rid of him, please? I hate this so much. I swear I'm not trying to... I don't know what I wanted to say. Brain just stopped working for a minute. Fish! Hormones are too loud for some reason? Ah. Hello, Ralph. How are you doing? I'm not sure what was the first horror movie I've seen, but the one that I remember the most was the freaking Paranormal Activity, and that one was terrifying to me. I don't like the new Minecraft movie. Yeah, it doesn't look good. I hate it. It looks so shit. Like, why does it have to have people in it? Freaking Angry Birds movie was actually good. Sir, not Steve? Yeah. Oh god, we're being fished again. It's fish everywhere all the time. Start with the second Angry Birds movie. It was pretty fun. Never saw the first though. Oh. The first one, I don't remember much. The first one. But, yeah, I think the second one was actually better. Which is surprising because a lot of the time the first movie is the good one. Jesus Christ, what is going on? Computer? Why are we lagging? Fuck? Why do you stream? You know, I started streaming because I just wanted to make some friends to play games with. But right now, I still stream to make friends, but I think I'm just like I just want to make fun things, like fun memories and all, and maybe find people to do things with. Because you know, sometimes you cannot do everything on your own. Oh my god. Hello? Am I still alive? Hold on, my computer is like not doing so well all of a sudden. What's going on? Minecraft, what are you doing? My computer. What a mess. Oh Jesus. I hope you can still hear me. But I've started Minecraft and it kind of froze my screen. You